Okay, what's up, you guys? Let's see. Okay. Bam. Okay, just checking. I'm streaming, you guys. I'm streaming. Okay. Now, I got it in my head that I wanted to. My Wyobi wife, she keeps telling me you need to animate some gifts. So I did some searching, and I want to keep all the tools that I use free. There's some paid programs that I use, like Photoshop and all that sort of stuff that has really great animations tools for even in Photoshop. But in order to keep things kind of like for everybody, I downloaded Krita. It's open source software, and it's pretty amazing sounding. I don't know. I didn't. The only research I did really is I searched and said what are the anime. And I looked at the web page. The web page itself looks like it's pretty good. Let me see if I can open up the web page itself. Krita. Here's Krita. It looks pretty dope. You can do animations, workflow. There's animation timeline, onion skin Docker, curves Docker, storyboard Docker. Holy moly, this is going to be a little bit. So right now, what I'm going to just that's a lot. Oh, bass chords. I was so the reason why I'm late today is because I got into doing some I got a new instrument. I got a new bass guitar. So I was nerding out on that for a little while. It's a bass guitar that I wanted for a real long time. So I finally found one on Facebook Marketplace and I got it. I'm pretty stoked. The dude who sold it bought it because he was gonna join a band, and then their band didn't do anything. So then he's like, well, I might as well sell it. He's like, I'll buy another one if I start another band. I'm like, really? Cool. Your loss is my win. But he was very friendly, really cool guy, and I really appreciate him for wanting to keep the instrument alive. So this is the app that I'm going to be using today. There's vector and text. Cool. Built-in vector tools. Brushstroke stabilizers. I'd never use those. Beauty brushes, but maybe I can try it out. I don't know. Brush engines. Customize your brush over. Now you need brush engines. Sounds fun. Here's what I'm really excited about. Simple and powerful 2D animation. So we're gonna eventually get into that, but first we gotta make some stuff to animate. So new image. Let's see. We want to keep it 1200. Oh geez, I can't use my dang key thing. I gotta get one of those separate streamer thingies. Because I can't deal with this. 1200 resolution 72. So if you're doing pixel resolution, it's always 72. RGB, because there's this for the monitors. I'll leave everything default. Create. Oh, animation template. Cool. Oh, so there's some templates. It might be kind of fun to play with the texture template. Okay. Well, this is exciting. I have a couple drawings that I did on my sketchbook. I can't really see them. One of them is like kind of like a cake pie thingy, because everybody's trying to tell me I need to do it. I need a emote for eating. Okay, let's see. It already is on the brush tool. If I click here, what happens? If I click here, what? Ooh, ah. Let me see. There's layers. Okay, this is pretty self-explanatory. I like that the colors is just here. That's already a win for me, because I hate having to like. This definitely seems more towards drawing than. Oh, look at all the different. There's like. So you can do it through here. You can pick the major types of tools. But then there's a lot. Let me see. Let me try this. Okay, so you're doing a pencil. But what if I put my pencil on the side? No. Okay. But that definitely looks like a pencil. So, you'll be called Vibe. Poopy 69. So I'm gonna always remember that dude's name. So let me not look at the board. Let me look up here. So if I want this to be the size of this thing, this whole just take up the whole square. So let's put the bottom of the pie right here. It's gonna have a thick crust. Still calling out.
Strangers now.
No, I think if I just leave it always at the same place, I'll just get used to the kind of movements I have to do. Okay. So this is gonna go to here, then the crust is gonna kind of be like it's also right here. Imagine a really stuffed crust.
Commemorated forever. Our new friends came in hype, and they are true spirit guides. So Wayobical will keep answering whenever the night vibes call, where we chill to the base, to the chisel and grind, carving through stone. Making something strange, keeping the signal alive, one voxel at a time.
Hi. Ah. God, maybe this is too big. Okay. How do I zoom out? Oh, there we go. Control. It's easier to keep a straight line for a short distance than it is a long distance. Let me tell you guys. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, 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 bow. Do, 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 do. Okay, so there's going to be 3 fillings. One of them is going to be kind of veggie. And the next one's going to be some kind of meat. And the next one's going to be some other veggie. We'll make this one really green. Like it's cabbage. Do, 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 do. Okay. Cool. Do, 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 do. The hell's mutate? 10 brushes, 10 scripts. Man, I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos on this. I didn't even know this existed. I mean, a lot of this is makes sense. Okay. Let's do a new layer. Oh, cool. So you just have to hide the background layer and it's transparent. That's a lot easier. And a little something more. Cool. Now, how do you make it bigger? So there's color. Yeah, that just a size. On canvas brush editor. I just want to know how, okay, size. Guess you just have it up here. Oh wow. Definitely reacts to depending on how I tilt my brush. Okay. I have to get used to this. Who is working right? We don't poison the pot. Okay. Maybe what I should do. No, it's fine. And then over here, what? Oh God. This is fun. A little weird. Let's see. Ooh, shoot, sorry. Nope, that's too messy. That's too muddy. Whoa, that's too big. Dude, there's not a way to like... That's eraser. This... Oh, there's a way to size it. But then I can't really... I guess I can like that. I don't know if that's any better. Ah! It's like this little guy's dancing. YOB Stu's got the whole room seeing clear. I should just do it. This should be its own layer. The crust will be a different layer than the other background. And then that way, I can just fill it in. And then add some texture to it. Okay. Because then I can just go in here, hopefully. Where are the different selections? Is this a magic wand type tool? Okay, this allows you to select a shape. Got it. Oh no, that did something else. Oh, these are mask tools. Okay. So if you select that I can delete. No, wrong layer. Jesus. Control X. That does the job. I don't want that. Delete. No. Control X. Whoa. Cancel. Control X. Okay, that works. Oh, cool. All right. Ah. The only thing what I do like about the pixel view, so you can see what it's gonna look like at, because Affinity does have that pixel view that's really cool. I think when I'm looking down, the camera kind of looks funky, so I'm gonna move that a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now's the time. Metal hits rock. So many different brushes. This looks like it'll be a fun brush to do blending with this one. Is there a way to kind of like nope. How do you unselect your mask? Deselect. Control Shift A. That's different than in any other programs I use, but yeah, I ain't gonna complain. This is a free app and it already has a lot of really cool tools. So, oh, see, these are cool. These, I guess you would probably, is there a way to select these and open it up? Maybe. I don't have, do I have a, this isn't a vector shape. I do something to make it into a vector shape. Control Shift A. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mass Bandit? How you doing? I'm doing some artsy fartsy, goofing around with this is a new app called Krita that's completely open source, which means it's 100% free. And so I'm trying to do some videos of me messing around, trying to make icons for my Twitch stream, but using free tools instead of any of the more expensive tools that I've used in the past. Eyes on the man. Oh, you know what? There we go. Now I can see my chat over here. I keep having to look at my phone to see my chat. In the shadows, still in the hand, free beyond these. Is that giving meat vibes? Needs to be darker. Okay, that does white. Okay, so I'm liking the tool options. Okay. How do I see the front and the back color? Okay. Oh, here we go. Pick red for one. Oh, it's behind there? Was it back here the whole entire time? Okay, no, I want it dark. Does I at least do? Nope, it doesn't do anything. See, I want this to blend. Maybe these colors are too close to each other. This isn't quite as blendy as I would like it to be. Oh. Maybe I'm just pushing too hard. Okay, so let me swap these out and then go back in with some lighter color. Oh, this is cool because then it comes in here and it grabs a little bit of the color from above. Let's get a little bit of that green in here. Should be a little spillover. That's funny.
Charlie's at the butcher block, keeping protein on the line. Madfish made the meats, it sip it slow, it takes time. Just got pies in the cellar when the hunger starts to bite. Blue Fang brought the fat so the stew burns bright. So pass another bowl around before the darkness crawls. Feed the whole village when the resonance calls. We don't just survive on the iron and flame. We eat what they gathered and remember.
Every name. Okay, let's do some darker. This needs to be darker. Get a little bit of char in this meat, because I like to char my pies. Look above the roof. That efficiency made us stay. I really like playing around with blending, but just I can get lost in it sometimes. The problem is I never know if it's going to be good or not until like an hour into it. You got to go back and then forth and then back and then forth. So you're going to go light and then dark and then light and then dark. My cow. CD and weights. Let them pass. Okay. Let's get the green texture in here. Try to match it up a little bit. The reason the Maya learned how to fly in the arc. protect the priest and the slave by eating the wood from his limestone grave. Spirits are calling. Ooh. Okay. Why does it look more like food? Do. Let me see. What about this one right here? Nope. That's two. No. Whoops. Okay, don't rest my finger there. Ah, that's cool. Control turns on your eyedropper. Sweet. Yeah, another art stream every Sunday. I'm trying to make it a habit. This time I'm using a new app. I'm using Krita. So I want to be able to do animations. And so this app is free. What's up, Isaac? Yeah, another art stream. I'm yeah, dude, it was cool. That game looks sick. It was that like a Eldritch horror type thing. It looked really cool. Like that was a really beautiful looking game. Mound. It looks really sick. Is it just a multiplayer game? Oh, okay. Okay. Did you guys just stop? You guys have been playing all day, huh? That was pretty fun. Oh, I went into lurk mode for a little while, and then yeah, it was a long run, and then I went I've been trying to learn some of the songs that I had that I've created that I didn't write myself. But I wrote the lyrics, and then I gave a vibe to the AI tool to make it into the songs, and I'm like, I like the chord progressions, but I was like, man, that's really deep. The bass is like super bassy, and so I was trying to learn it on my 4-string bass, and I'm like, this is impossible. I need to drop down like another octave at least and so then I went wild. I went on a wild goose because I used to have a 5-string bass, and so then I went on a mad goose hunt and found a bass and bought it. So now I have an awesome 5-string bass. I got a Ernie Ball Stingray Music Man bass, and it's like, so the Music Man bass, like that is one of my, like, I used to always dream about having this bass ever since when I was like young. I had to watch this Flea had this like learn how to play bass, and they sold it at Guitar Center, and I'm like, I want to learn how to play bass like Flea. And so I watched that DVD so many times, did all the exercises so many times, and he's playing on a Music Man bass. Now Music Man basses, those are like $1,500 for like just a standard one. And so, but these are more in the like the $300 range basses, and so it's like 350, 360, up to 400. So I found a 5-string bass for like under 200, just above $200. So I was like pretty stoked, and it was like brand new. It still had like the plastic on the metal. The guy had bought it because he was going to join a band with some friends, and then they ended up breaking up and not doing the band, and the guitar was just sitting in his house. And so he's like, yeah, I just wanted to have it in a good home. I'm like, don't worry, bro. I'll get this thing bass a good home. So I kind of got a dream bass that I've always wanted. It's still a budget version, but for this hobby, it's worth it. So I'm playing around with this brush. This brush is pretty dope. It blends really nice. Look at that. It's just blending that. Ooh. That harsh line is gonna go away. Let's just go away, little harsh lines. Become more organic. These little happy little lines. Just channel my Bob Ross right here. I'm gonna have to clean up that top. Let me hide it. How do I hide it? Oh, like that. Cool. Okay, let's do that. Because I want to get up right up into this edge. What I really should have done was make each one of these colors a separate layer, but catastrophic unbinding. Okay, let me see. I think I could probably. Gotta squint my eyes to see if I like what's going on. It's funny because I have like really nice watercolor paintings that I've done that are really realistic, like kind of impressionistic, and then this feels like so cartoony to me, but at the same time it's so fun. I want these to look wacky. Is this supposed to be pizza? No, so it's gonna be a slice of pie. So in a vintage story, there's there's pies that are pot pies, but when you're making them, you throw in like different layers of meat in them, or like you could put like vegetables and different ingredients, and but you put them by layer, and after like 3 layers, you fill it up, and then you put like a topping on it. So this is gonna be like my version of a. I know it looks. It's starting to feel like pizza, isn't it? Hey, Jonathan, thank you so much. Now I can't unsee pizza, and I like it. I'm craving pizza now. So this bottom one is gonna be like. Dang it! It's not gonna be cheese. I was thinking. So in the game. They have like soybeans, carrots. So I was gonna make this like some sort of like vegetable mix down here on the bottom, and then this is gonna be meat, and then this is gonna be like a green vegetable like cabbage on the top. And then what I want to do is I want to animate it later. So once I finish drawing it, I'll animate it so it looks like a few chunks get taken out of it. Is my hope. So I'll do like a jagged line right here, and then drop it down, and then do a layer. So I'll do maybe the front and the beginning, and then do like a couple of middle animations, so that way I can have some animation. Because this is my first time ever using Krita. Here's a pie, but it also looks like a perfect like a slice of cake. Yeah. What's up, Zelf? Yeah, because I drew it looks like cake, right? The cake is a lie, but it's gonna be just a fat slice of pie. I think the top cover gets some imperfections, textures. It'll give it more like pie. Yeah, I just hid the top layer, so it's gonna look more like pie. And then once this gets filled in, and then it's gonna be a charred pie because I always every time I make my pies, I always the most basic thing I animated using flip a clip is a UFO capturing a cow. Oh, nice. Flip a clip. I gotta look that up. Flip a clip. Yeah. Flip a clip. Cause I'm looking for tools that I think are gonna be free for people. Cause I could do this. I could have probably done this in Photoshop, easy, but I don't want to use Photoshop because Photoshop's really expensive for a lot of people. Notebook animation, but for iOS. Oh, cool. I've never used Notebook. I have Procreate on my iPad, which I hear is pretty good for. My son has Procreate for on the iPad, but I have on his iPad. But I've been wanting to play around with that too. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I've been wanting to play around with some flipbook type animations and stuff like that. So I'm giving this a shot. Let's see, this is gonna be carrot in here. YouTube, and it's interesting. You can put MP3 sound effects and music too. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I know that with from what I was reading with this one, you can do the flipbook type animations, and then you can export them as MP3 with audio and all that kind of stuff too. And I'm like, that would be pretty interesting to see the use case for that. I'll check it out. See, is your YouTube? You have a YouTube channel under the same name, Jonathan? Who? I hope I'm not butchering your last name, bro. I'll check it out for sure. I put a link on my user. You draw random art. Let me check it out. Boom. How do I go to your name? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. AMV alongside Kingdom of Hearts, Legends of Spyro. Cool. I'll check it out, bro. Oh, you post some? Oh, that's cool. DeviantArt storage. That's fun. Man, I remember when DeviantArt first came out. think I just aged myself. Oh, cool. Do you have like a playlist for with tutorials and stuff that you've done? To be more in the reddish tone.
Treasure and gold, carried secrets of mysteries yet untold. Some were still vague, still hiding in the sand. Some I conquer with my guides by hand. A map with holes, a room.
No, not yet, but you did record a few game clips of. Nice. Yeah, that's how I started doing this. Just around December, I started recording me playing Vintage Story on the Mac, using some capture app that captures your whole screen. Screencast. And I recorded like a bunch of hours of me playing that Vintage Story. You're too afraid to talk while recording, so hey, you know what? That's the way it was for me at first. A lot of my first recordings, like if you go to my YouTube channel, it's all quiet, silent. Yeah, I was, but then I figured, what the heck? I actually found that as far as like on Twitch, people have been pretty rad actually. There's so many really cool people, very encouraging. I was very surprised because you hear about trolls, and I have a friend who's a professional streamer who does like retro video games, stuff like that. feel like I gotta mess it up on purpose and then bring it back. Just remember, if you have something to say, people are gonna like it. The recent post I uploaded on DeviantArt was another original character revision, but I still need to put or post on Instagram. Yeah. You like some of my cheeseburger pie? That's what I'm starting to feel, is cheeseburger pie, man. I'm glad it's not looking like a pizza. So, thank you, Uglervisk. It was looking very pizza-ish for a second there. Now it's starting to look more like pie. Miss me, I'm right here. Yeah, so one of the things I'm working on too, I got so many things, you guys. My freaking ADHD is off the hook. Especially since I started streaming. I got back into a lot of the music stuff that I was doing before. And so some of the songs that I like that I've done here, I'm like working on recording full versions. The music I'm really liking to do, but like, I know a lot of people say, oh, you should sing, but singing is a lot harder than just talking with a cool deep voice. So even though I was in a band and I sang, but I think it's because being your own audio engineer is kind of hard. But one of the things I want to do, on top of doing this artsy fartsy where I draw and stuff, I want to do a night where I just get up here and play my bass and do some recordings and stuff like that live, and maybe get my brother on here. See if there's a way for us to I'm still looking into that. Seeing if there's a way for me to be able to jam with them. So this isn't going to be the color of the crust. I'm painting over the crust, but then the crust is going to get painted back on over it. I'm just wanting to get this this shading. Because I can always cut that out later. The Legend of Spyro Trilogy was a game series that pushed me to illustration more often. That's fun. I love playing that game with my son. Did I just change the color? No. Okay. I think I need to get this saturation over here so that way when I do the blending, it blends in with the dark. There we go. Ah, very interesting. It's charred on the outside, but not on the inside. Kind of like my soul. Cursed. Yeah, it's funny. I don't have a real particular thing that got me. What got me into wanting to draw? Just. It's something I've always liked doing. Staring at the sea. Okay, let's get some lighter red. Let's go lighter. Let's do the push and pull thing. You're coming through the rupture. Dang, that is a cheeseburger pie, dude. Holy moly. I'm gonna name it that too, in honor of Uglervisk. One big fat cheeseburger pie coming right up. Under iron.
Something cold was taught to sin.
Ooh, top of my head's getting cut off. Oop. Ooh. Cranberry juice with carbonated water and a little bit of tea. So delicious. Black tea. I like black tea. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. If I hold this. Wait. B. that's eraser mode. Okay. Call Noah. Oh no, I haven't really. I'll look at it later. I haven't had a chance to really like dig in. I'll check it out after the stream. But yeah, I subscribed. So you'll see. Oh, totally. Let me just clean that up. Okay. There we go. Then I'll paint that pie crust back in. So what kind of pie is this? Is this a spelt pie? Is it a rye pie? The charred rye pies in Vintage Story are pretty dark. But the charred rice pie made with rice flour are probably one of my favorites because the rice is so nutritious. How long have you been drawing, Jonathan? A lot of original, but I did digital more often, so now, yeah, so you don't waste paper. And that's cool because you can like upload them to DeviantArt and they'll just be there for, we hope, forever, right? Okay, I got the brush tool. I'm on the right layer, right? Yeah, I got this layer selected. Oh, there we go. Okay. You know, let me do no. I is control. Control, you get to select the color. Then you pick a let's go darker with this. And still.
a wound that fit the human tongue, a love cut down, a heart poured out, a tale to sing.
Using a sketch app. Oh, that's cool.
We buried
You do it with your index finger. Nice, dude.
the stone, not because it hurt, but because it was small.
That's pretty dope. That's very resourceful. Yeah, Sketchbook Pro I think is a cool app that they have on the phone that I tried before. That's really fun. That's made by I don't know if it's free though. I thought they made it free. It's made by the same people that do AutoCAD and 3D Studio Max and Autodesk.
Left another warning carved inside. We buried the theory beneath the stone, not because it hurt, but because it was small. What we call
Oh Lord, there have been a signal.
what we call love may have outlived us all. Another world may have sung this warning, another age may have tried this cure. We all recall heard the fracture breathing, and learned that nothing torn stays pure. Not bright night widow,
This is a pretty fun kind of painting app.
translated into pressure, a living rest.
So this app, if you do have a PC or access to a PC or Mac or whatever, again, it's completely free and open source. If you try to download it through the Windows installer though, the Windows App Store or whatever, they charge like $14, but it automatically updates and stuff. But I went for the completely free version to make sure I was using the same thing anybody else would be using. This warning, another age may have found this cure. Oh yeah, Venom and Carnage. Yeah, they're very popular. That cover art was like one of the best designs out there for album cover artwork. Venom versus... Was it Venom and Carnage that fought? I can't remember. I mean, they did fight at one point. And then Todd McFarlane went off to do Spawn.
through broken weather, and we were still alive to see.
We watched him cross the ruined distance
Let me see if I hide this.
through sheets of ash.
Is everything at least opaque?
A silhouette of iron sorrow,
I just gotta fill in that area right there.
split open again.
The drifters crawled from rift and
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've drawn like characters. I guess when I've done some, one of my friends needed some help doing some character stuff. But it's not my strong suit. I come from more of a graphic design background.
every scar, but every answer born of terror never reached what things truly are.
He was never hunting us through the weather. He was walking where the rupture bled, following echoes in the turquoise current, listening for the not quite dead. Not our God and not our master, not the maker of every cursing. Just one more being marked by fracture, still searching when the storm bells ring.
The old world built with brass conviction.
To your own original characters and backstories called the Blessed Cat. Cool. Oh, so the Blessed Cat stuff is all your original series? That's fun.
Some sought healing, some sought passage, some sought power for the torn, and every gate they forced half open left another age deformed. So when he came back through the thunder, past the towers and the graves, maybe he was not our ending, maybe he was tracing what they flayed.
Yeah, coming up with a character, that's the hard part. Learning how to draw is kind of like something you can practice up to, you know? Concepts, but I want to be real one day, if it even gets a chance to be a novel or comic, if possible. Yeah, the biggest thing, if you want to get into that, is to get good at the writing.
Not all giants come for war.
That's one thing I always wish I had paid more attention to, was the writing. But later on, I acquired more skills in that. But for commercial purposes, you know, not for.
And where you'll become an older memory. Heard this warning cross the sea. World to world the fracture carries signal grief. Machine and dream. Not Lord but witness. Not wrath but echo. Still moving where the old wounds sing.
You think you mapped out the whole learning RPG maker custom making game is that only focus on the main characters. Oh yeah, for games I have no idea, dude. Like I play Vintage Story and that's about it. Minecraft. My son, he's getting into that a lot. That's a whole art form in and of itself. So that's pretty cool if you get into that.
Do not speak his name in terror, but in mourning for all broken things.
I keep wanting to turn this pen around upside down. You create a prologue in RPG Maker 3 and use your blessed cat idea to write a quick introduction scenario. Fun. Oh, that's awesome. RPG Maker. That's something I had no idea about. I want my son to learn how to play some role-playing games. He wants to do Dungeons and Dragons, but his brother, who would be great for him to play with, lives far away, so I've been trying to find a local Dungeons and Dragons thing here. I think we found one, but he's still too young to join, which is okay. Eventually. The only thing I came up with was a story of Blessed Cat is that the main character, who is a anthropomorphic cat, needs to defeat the darkness who wants to destroy the planet. Nice. Do you have an is the darkness feline based, or is it based in another type of character? Is it like, I don't know, a dog? Darkness used to be a cat too, but he used black magic too much. He lost his physical form. Oh no. I'm telling you, cats are demons. I'm definitely allergic to cats. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Cats have one motive: to destroy humanity or enslave us, whichever comes first. Right now, I think they've enslaved a good portion of the population, because I'll tell people all the time, bro, I'm allergic to cats, don't get one. Whatever you do, don't get a cat if you want me to come over to your house. And I'm like, I swear, I think people that just don't want me coming over to the house because they always get cats. I'm like, man. But then they try inviting me over to their house, and I'm like, I can't go over to your house, bro. You got a cat. Oh yeah, no, I get that they're anthropomorphic cats in your story. Just to me, what cats mean to me. Although I used to have when we were kids, we had a black cat named Kitty. And I loved that cat. But I was always dying because I had allergies. And I was like, all the time. Boop. With no humans, so they like evolved to become like instead of whatever we evolved from, monkeys and stuff. Felines were it. Imagine, dude, like if we had like the retractable claws like cats. I think that's the most dopest thing ever. But in mourning for all broken things. Okay. Maybe I incorporate a little bit of the red in there. You like to give your main character, whose name is Flo, get fire powers, which got passed down from his parents, who had them written into their DNA. Whoa. So like, where they like light on fire completely? Okay, I think I need to actually select, do a couple magic wand selects real quick. Boop, boop, boop. And then from this guy, Control X. Is there a way you can adjust the mask? Select. Is there a way to expand it a little bit? Edit selection. No. What? No, that'll just do that. Okay, let's just get an eraser tool. Tools. Is there one in the brushes? There's an eraser tool. Tool only works on vector layers. Okay. Base, so they can conduct elemental powers to their swords. Sick. No, don't like that. I can see how that's a useful tool right here. Okay, it's. Let me see. You know what? Let me save. Animate icons. Cheeseburger pie. No, hamburger pie. Eat. Hamburger pie, eat. You're trying to consistently draw most of the time from observing how Ichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, got success from his dedication of drawing nonstop. Yeah, I mean, this saying goes, you don't become a master of anything until you put 10,000 hours into it. And so the more you practice, the more you're going to get closer to that goal. Now, what the heck? Is this a... I don't understand. Brush. Okay, brush. And then if I pick this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Figuring it out one step at a time. Only sleeps 4 hours a day. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, if you sleep 4 hours but then take naps, I guess, or you do meditation, it eventually will take. Because the less you sleep, I think there's this whole thing about telomeres and not sleeping and your telomeres slowly dissolving. They get shorter and shorter, and telomeres are your lifespan, basically. I don't exactly know how that works. But it definitely works if you're trying to get good at something for you gotta, I do this all the time. I'll go hard on something I want to learn. And it's just because of my obsession until I get really good at it. Oops. Okay. Now that's looking pretty dang good, but I need to put some highlights on it. Everything looks better with highlights. And what I tend to do when I want to do highlights on something like this, I'm going to go ahead and add a new layer. Boom. A highlight layer. We'll come and clean up some of these lines later. So let's go and pick a highlighting brush. We're doing this blending mode thing, so I'm going to keep with the blending mode brushes. It's because he started with drawing his favorite cartoon, a Viking animated show, that he wanted to make something similar to it. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is. It is the way to do it. Like, you just practice and practice and practice, you know? You just keep going. Find your icky guy, the thing that's your purpose in life or whatever, you know? I'm probably saying that wrong. So wrong. So I tend to want to come into the yellows. I want my highlights to be like yellow. Like everything's getting kissed by the sun. It's a little too big of a brush. Oh, it's over here. Let's make it smaller. Boop. Oh. It's too small now. Okay, let's put the pie right here. Throw some highlight. Ooh, that's too much. I'm gonna keep this blending technique. Naruto. My dog is named Akamaru because of that, of Kibu's dog. That's such a great show. Oh yeah. My kids were into it when they were young. Dang, that looks like a pie crust now, huh? What do you think? Is that a slice of pie or what? Oh, nice. Yeah, well, they'll never be replicated for you. But there's kids with their things that they're really into that they but yeah, Pokemon was pretty crazy. That thing it definitely took off in a way that's just out of control. Man, the 90s. I grew up in the 80s. Let's see. Dang, that looks good. Oh yeah. But as far as the coloring and all that, boop, 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 boop. boop, 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 boop. I'm like, should I just redo the lines? Kaleidoscope. The digital file. Ooh, nope. Let's go back to black just in case we do decide to. Nope. I want the eraser tool. I mean, this is a lot of detail for something that's going to be so small.
There is a language I never learned because I already knew it, hidden behind my eyelid. I dream in symbols I can't remember. I wake with ash on my tongue. Time stole the map from my mind, left me blind.
Where from?
I reach for the word and it vanishes like smoke through an open hand. But the universe hums the first syllable and pulls me back to the land. I can't see the dream, but I feel its shape. A bridge torn in my head, still calling my name. I'm building a bridge I can't fully picture, north to south. I'm speaking a tongue I can't fully hear yet, but it lives where the lost words are. If my mind is blind, then let the world remember. If time stole my memory, let the sky return it. Where you'll be good, in the ruins I find a cadence in the wind between the blocks. A rhythm carved into limestone, a clock without a clock. I lay stone like a consonant.
Oops.
Gap like breath, and every step on the scaffold feels like writing against death. The bridge is broken in my mind, so I build it in the air. I stitch the torn horizon line until it holds me there. I am building a bridge I can fully picture, north to south, stone to star. I am speaking a tongue I can't fully hear yet, but it lives where the lost words are. If my mind is
Okay.
then let the world remember.
Yeah, I'm not liking this. I gotta fix all this up here. Take out this spot. Why do I hold my breath when I do that? See, I'm holding my breath again. Memory. I am not built. Building a bridge, I can only think. Yeah, it feels better. Okay, let's see, what time is it? One hour and 57 minutes. Nice. Not bad for a couple hours, I guess.
I found the place by feeling. Not a map, not a compass. A quiet in the wind. Like the world holding breath.
Okay, so how do you do this onion skinning thingy for animations? Let's see, what is this? Oh, you can do comic panels. That's fun. Multi-brush tool. File save. Let's save. Workspace. Big vector, big paint. Animation. Oh, look at that. Oh, so you can't do, let me see. What are some of the actions we could do? Man, my phone's in the way. This is exciting. Oh, you can rotate the whole thing. That's funny. And here's your scaling down here at the bottom. Okay, okay.
I test the angles till my wrist burn. I test the ramps, the weights, the load. Scaffold, pulley, counterweight. I make the heavy learn the road. I cook in shadow of the steps. I ask the dark what next. The pyramid listens without words and made the answer in my chest.
Looks like this is a keyframe. Can I do 12 keyframes? Insert. Well, I'm gonna have to figure this out another time. Oh, what the heck? Stupid Windows news. Man, this is fun, you guys. I got to do a drawing in a totally new app that I haven't played around with before. I think next Sunday we're gonna figure out how to animate this thing to look like it's getting eaten. What do you guys say? Sound like a deal? So I'll try to do a little research so I'm not completely like figuring it out from scratch on stream. Oh, there's onion skins. You can log. Looks like there's a lot of really cool filter onion skins, frame color. So there's, oh, that's pretty cool. So it looks like it has some cool animation tools. There used to be a really fun onion skinning tool on the phone for doing stop motion animation on your iPhone I used to do with my daughter when she was in high school and junior high. When she would do all these like really fun art projects and stuff like that with her friends, and yeah, so fun. Let's it's been a fun Sunday afternoon, you guys. A solid 2-hour stream of chatting and having fun with y'all. Thank you, Arbordizer. Really appreciate you guys for sticking around and hanging out and just having a good time and watching me draw this cheeseburger or hamburger pie. This pot pie, vintage story pot pie. It's got beef, cabbage, and some other veggie. Say pumpkin. I don't know. But it looks good. I'd actually probably eat this, whatever. If somebody put this in front of my plate and it was a real life pie, I'd probably be like, hell yeah. I'm cutting a slice of this off and having that. So cool. I think I got a few people still on here. Is there anybody else streaming right now? That we can go and say hi to for a little bit. But thanks, Jonathan. Hey, if you want, next time, because I have a couple names I've been saving. Anybody that comes in and says hi to me in my chat, I play this game called Vintage Story. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I chisel everybody's name on a wall in this ancient alien font that I designed. So it'll be pretty fun. I'll be doing that probably tomorrow. So cool, you guys. Let's see who's on. I don't really have anybody. Cool. Well, then I'm going to say goodnight, you guys. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Happy Sunday, y'all.